How can one man go from this to this?
I'm one of the hood members, man, who told my dog stay in school, man. You know, hey, I told my dog, man, stay in school, keep moving.
As of right now, Ja Morant is currently under fire for his gun symbols in yesterday's Warriors-Grizzlies game. And now the NBA is investigating him. But for what reason? Various basketball and football stars have been seen doing the same shooting celebrations as Morant, but never get judged or blamed for it. And why is this? Let's run it down and let me tell you why. We all know who Ja Morant is, but if you're living under a rock, he was a sweet boy out of Dalzell, South Carolina, who got found by Murray State scouts, went crazy in March Madness, got drafted, and became a young rising star. But ever so slightly and recently, you will always see Ja Morant in news, and it has never been a good reason post-2021. And this agenda and narrative all started in the summer of 2022. On July 26, 2022, Ja Morant was hosting a private pickup game at his house in Eads, Tennessee. A 17-year-old by the name of Joshua Holloway started guarding Ja Morant, and things got intense. Words were said, stuff got heated, and according to police reports, the teenager threw a ball at Ja, hitting him in the face. Ja responded to this by punching the kid multiple times, and his crew coming in for seconds and beating him up as well. The kid later sued Ja, claimed that after the fight, Ja went inside, came back out with a gun visible in his waistband, and warned him to leave. Ja denied pulling out a weapon and said he was just defending himself. But this is what catches me off guard, because you have 9 other crew members standing right behind you just for one little minor. If anything, the 17-year-old is fighting for his life and defending himself. But to each its own. Let me know who y'all think was wrong down in the comments below. But this wasn't even the whole thing, because 3 days later, this nigga's fighting a mall cop. In late July 2022, Ja Morant's mother got into an argument with an employee at a Memphis Foot Locker. And instead of de-escalating the situation, becoming adults, and being mature, she called Ja and told him to pull up. And I don't blame Ja, it's his mother, so he's gonna have to slide. But he did more than slide, he indeed slid. Ja arrived with a group of 9 people to confront one employee, and the mall security guard tried to break it up, but Ja allegedly told him,
"Let me find out what time you get off."
What? I don't know who bro was feeling like, but he must have been feeling like something. Brody was feeling like 2012 prime King Von, and I don't know why. The situation got tense, and there were reports of pushing and shoving between Ja's crew and security. A police report was filed, but Ja again was not arrested or charged. And the security guard later sued Ja in July 2023, a year after the incident. But speaking of 2023, this is where things get crazy.
It's a parade inside my city.
It's a parade inside my city.
At this point in time, this is where we get to the main climax of Ja's career. The biggest part of the story, the literal meat. On January 29, 2023, after a Grizzlies-Pacers game, things got hectic. During the game, Ja's father, T. Morant, and a close friend, Devontae Pack, also known as one of Ja's day one homies, were both seen arguing with Pacer players on the sideline. Things got really bad and a huge scene was created. After this, security had to pack Pack out of the arena. Anybody get it? Anybody? After the game, several Pacers staff members were heading to the team bus. But this is where things got crazy, because that's when they noticed 2 SUVs parked beside them, one of them which had Ja inside. Pacers staff members claimed that people inside the SUVs, including Ja's friend Devontae Pack, started yelling at them. Things got ugly fast. Security had to step in to prevent things from escalating, but before the SUVs drove off, one of the Pacers staff members reported seeing a red laser coming from the vehicle, pointed directly at them. So basically, Ja Morant was mocking that he was about to shoot them. This is what started the national media coverage for Ja Morant and his narrative. And people started getting really pissed off at Ja, because before, the other cases were a little bit more low-key. But this was something that was actually happening in the NBA. Multiple TV outlets started scolding Ja just because of this. But things got really worse really fast, because 2 months later, something would happen that would change Ja's career forever. Right here is where Ja Morant's career and agenda changed. Ja Morant was flamed all over all social media for this, and people will no longer look at him as that young rising superstar, but more like a civilian trying to act hood. And brand deals were taken, the NBA put him on suspension, and he had to go on an interview.
Out there and do work. What can we expect from your squad the rest of the season?
A more locked in team. I can say number one. Obviously, you know, starting with me, you know, being more locked in.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you can't fool me again. After Ja Morant's first live stream incident, people gave him the benefit of the doubt. But just 2 months after this apology interview, he was back on live with the same gun to his head, which started causing problems. A second chance blown that quickly gave Ja Morant a brutal backlash. TV shows, fans, everybody went in. The NBA had to hit him with a 25-game suspension. But hold up, pause. Why is Devontae Pack the leader of all of these situations? Bro beat up Joshua Holloway, was aiming red lasers at Pacers staff, and leaked Ja Morant's gun on his own live stream. This man needs to be stopped. So nowadays, when you see Ja Morant do these on-court celebrations, the league will always step in fast. And this is because of what Ja Morant has done all in the past. And this is his image now. So now the big question is, how will the NBA ever reestablish Ja Morant's image? And a bigger question is, will they ever? Thank you guys for watching this video. This is my first basketball video, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe with post notifications on. Let me know if y'all want more basketball or football videos down in the comments below. Peace, y'all boys. I'm out.
I'm one of the hood members, man, who told my dog stay in school, man.